Hello, this is Kevin.
And I'm Logan, and
we're from Kromschröder. Today we're going to take a look at Krom's ratio regulator, known as the GIK, and kind of give you an idea of how to set it up and how they work.
Now we're going to take an up-close look at the GIK air-gas ratio regulator. You want to make sure it is mounted in this orientation here, and also pay attention to the direction of flow marked by these arrows here. You've got a test point here, a test point here. You've got your air impulse line here. If you take this cap off, you see this little screw here. This is essentially your low fire adjustment. If you need more adjustment, you've got your bypass here, but you can get an adjustable bypass if you need to fine tune further.
To further instruct you on how to set the GIK up, you can see my high-tech whiteboard drawing here, professionally done. You got your incoming air. You have some type of modulating butterfly valve or whatever you might have here. Your impulse line that's going to come from your air down to your ratio regulator. Your burner, of course, your ratio regulator, and a limiting orifice. And what you would want to do to start with to adjust your low fire is you'd want to shut this modulating valve down, close it up, and then adjust your low fire screw or your bypass screw if you have that or have the need for that. You go ahead and get that adjusted. Then to adjust the high fire, you'd want to open this thing wide up and come to your limiting orifice or something else like that, something that's going to open and close off your gas stream here to adjust your high fire with your modulating valve wide open. And that's kind of a basic setup. There's other ways to do it, but that's kind of a basic setup for the ratio regulator. To further explain the way the GIK works, we decided to try to draw a cutaway the best we could. Again, you have your airline here from your airflow with your impulse airline coming into your regulator, as we spoke about before. But we tried to illustrate it in this drawing how, if you have impulse air coming in, it's going to push against this diaphragm and force this seat here up, which your gas flow is flowing through here. And it's flowing through here at all times through your bypass screw, but if you're needing more, like in the case of your high fire, that's going to shove that plunger up and allow more gas to flow, obviously. Now, again, with the low fire, as we said, you have that low fire screw on the bottom of the regulator, and what that's doing is it's adjusting this spring. This spring, when you're in a low fire condition and not calling for high fire, this diaphragm basically just sits on this spring. If your adjustment's a little bit out of whack there, you can screw the spring in to adjust it up to give you more gas, or screw it down to give you less gas, depending on what you're wanting for your low fire. And that's where the adjustable bypass may come in, into play for certain situations. If you're not getting a smooth light off or whatever, you put an adjustable bypass in there, and that'll give you further, more tweakable adjustment in your low fire. And that's basically, in the nutshell, how the GIK works. As usual, for questions on the GIK or any other Kromschröder products,
Please feel free to contact us at support@kromamericas.com.
thanks for watching.